Wife's suspicious behavior. During her trip and her defensive reaction to my concerns have left me doubting if she cheated on me. Let me just start off by saying that I never thought I'd be that guy, you know? The one doubting his wife, thinking the worst. But here I am, a messed up bundle of nerves and paranoia. It all started when my wife, Ingrid, told me she needed a break. A little getaway with the girls, she said. A chance to recharge. Okay, fine. Everyone needs some time off. But then the details got weird. She was going to Stavanger, which, for the record, isn't exactly where you go for a glamorous girls' trip. It's more of a quiet town. I didn't think much of it until her friend Era, who was supposed to be one of the girls, called me the day Ingrid left. Era said, "Hey, Magnus, just wanted to know if Ingrid got to you safely? She told me she was going to spend the weekend at your family's cabin." Wait, what? My family's cabin? I was floored. Ingrid never mentioned that plan. I shrugged it off and told Era she must have mixed up the dates or something. But now the seed of doubt was planted. Fast forward to Friday night, and Ingrid was supposed to be out of contact because the signal is terrible in the mountains. But around 11 p.m. I got a call from her and it was all background noise, loud music, people shouting. Definitely not the quiet retreat she'd mentioned. "Hey, babe, just checking in," she yelled over the noise. "Ingrid, where are you?" "It sounds like a party," I asked, trying to mask the rising panic in my voice. "Oh, it's just a small get-together at the lodge. Didn't I mention it?" she replied, way too casually. I didn't push it then, but I had this gut feeling something was off. She was too evasive, too vague about the details. When I asked who was there, she rattled off names I'd never heard of and quickly ended the call, saying she had to go. Saturday was a blur. I tried to keep busy, but my mind kept drifting back to Ingrid. Why would she lie about something so simple? I decided to do a bit of digging. Call it paranoia, call it what you want, but I needed to know. I reached out to her sister, Solveig. She's usually in the loop with Ingrid's plans. "Hey, Solveig, do you know anything about Ingrid's trip to Stavanger?" She paused. "Stavanger? I thought she was visiting an old friend in Bergen. Is everything all right, Magnus?" Now I was officially losing it. Bergen? Another city altogether. I thanked her and hung up, my mind racing. Why was Ingrid lying? And what was she really up to? I tried calling her, but she didn't pick up. Texts went unanswered. By Sunday morning, I was a wreck. I called Era again, but she had no new information. She just kept saying Ingrid needed this break. Ingrid finally came home Sunday evening. She looked tired, but not in the relaxed, rejuvenated way. More like the "I've been lying my ass off" kind of tired. "Hey babe," she said, trying to act normal. "How was the trip?" I asked, keeping my tone casual. "It was good. Just what I needed," she replied, not meeting my eyes. I couldn't hold it in any longer. "Ingrid, where exactly were you? Because I've heard 3 different stories and none of them add up." Her face went pale. "Magnus, what are you talking about?" "I talked to Era and Solveig. One said you were at the cabin. The other said Bergen. And then there's the party call from Friday night. What the hell is going on?" She started crying, but it felt off. Forced, like she was trying to buy time. "Magnus, I can explain." "Then explain," I snapped, harsher than I intended. Ingrid took a deep breath. "I was with some friends in Stavanger. We rented a lodge, and I didn't want you to worry, so I might have said a few things that weren't true." "Might have? Ingrid, you outright lied. Why?" She hesitated. "Because I knew you wouldn't understand. I just needed some space, some time away from everything." That night, we had the biggest fight of our marriage. I was angry, hurt, and feeling utterly betrayed. Ingrid swore up and down that nothing happened, that she just needed a break. But the lies, the inconsistencies, they were too much. In the end, we decided to take a break from each other. Ingrid moved in with her sister, and I stayed at our place, trying to process everything. We talked a lot, went to therapy, tried to rebuild the trust. It's been months now, and honestly, I don't know where we stand. Some days it feels like we're getting back on track. Other days, the doubt creeps in, and I wonder if I'll ever fully trust her again. The whole experience has left me questioning everything. Was it just a midlife crisis on her part? Or was there something more? I don't have all the answers, and maybe I never will. But one thing's for sure, I'll never ignore my gut feeling again.